Dear students, today we will discuss the shifting properties in Z transform. The first one is right shifting property. If Z transform of the sequence Un is a function of Z, then Z transform of the sequence which is shifted to the right, so that is Un minus k, is equal to Z power minus k into U of Z, function of Z. So similarly, the left shifting property, that means Z transform of a sequence shifted to the left. If Z transform of a sequence Un is a function of Z, then Z transform of a sequence which is shifted to the left, that is Un plus k, is equal to Z power k times function of Z, U of Z, minus U naught minus U1 by Z minus etc. Uk minus 1 by Z power k minus 1. So in particular, Z transform of Un plus 1, that means when k equal to 1, this is equal to Z power k is 1 Z, k equal to 1 into U of Z minus U naught. When k equal to 1, the next term will be U naught. So similarly, Z transform of Un plus 2, this is equal to Z power k equal to 2, therefore Z square into U of Z minus U naught minus U1 divided by Z power 1, k equal to 2, therefore Z power 1, and so on. So like this it will continue and so on. So let us consider a problem. Show that Z transform of 1 by n factorial is equal to e power 1 by z, and hence evaluate Z transform of 1 by n plus 1 factorial. That means the sequence shifted to the left. So similarly, find Z transform of 1 by n plus 2 factorial. Solution. By definition, Z transform, first I will take the sequence here. The sequence Un is equal to 1 by n factorial, correct? So 1 by n factorial. From this we can find U0 and U1. So what is U0? U0 is equal to, put n equal to 0, U0 is equal to 1. Similarly, put n equal to 1, so you will find the next term of the sequence U1, which is equal to 1. Now, by definition, Z transform of a sequence Un is equal to summation n equal to 0 to infinity, Z power minus n into Un. So therefore, Z transform of Un is 1 by n factorial. So therefore, Z transform of 1 by n factorial is equal to summation n equal to 0 to infinity, Z power minus n into Un. Un is 1 by n factorial. Or we can write this one as summation n equal to 0 to infinity, Z power minus n can be written as Z power minus 1 whole power n. This is Z power minus n divided by n factorial. So we know that we know that summation n equal to 0 to infinity x power n divided by n factorial is x power n divided by n factorial is e power x. So we know this. Therefore, this is equal to summation n equal to 0 to infinity Z power minus 1 power n divided by n factorial. If you compare with this is equal to e power, in place of x we have z power minus 1. So e power z power minus 1, or this is equal to e power 1 by z. Z power minus 1 is 1 by z. Therefore, z transform of 1 by n factorial is equal to e power 1 by z. This is the function of z. So therefore we got z transform of 1 by n factorial is equal to e power 1 by z. Now we find z transform of 1 by n plus 1 factorial. For that, recall z transform of un plus 1. So z transform of un plus 1 is equal to z power 1, that is z, into u of z, this is u of z, function of z, minus u naught. So this is equal to z into u of z is e power 1 by z minus u naught is equal to 1. So minus 1. So if you simplify, if you multiply, so z into e power 1 by z is z e power 1 by z minus z into 1 is z. So similarly, z transform of un plus 2 is equal to z power 2 into u of z minus u naught minus u1 by z. This is equal to z square times u of z is e power 1 by z minus u naught is 1 minus u1 is also 1 by z. This is equal to z square into e power 1 by z minus 1 into z square is z square minus 1 by z into z square, 1 z cancels, so minus z. So this is z transform of un plus 2. Un plus 2 means what? Z transform of un plus 2 is, if un is 1 by n factorial, un plus 2 is 1 by n plus 2 factorial. Similarly, z transform of un plus 1 is, z transform of un plus 1 is 1 by n plus 1 factorial. So therefore, z transform of 1 by n plus 1 factorial is z e power 1 by z minus z. Z transform of 1 by n plus 2 factorial is z square e power 1 by z minus z square minus z.